All right, what's going on, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the Biz with D right here, right now on my Fifth Ring Radio. We have Bambi from Love and Hip Hop. What's going on, beautiful?
What's good? What's going on with you?
Not much. Just out here grinding. How about yourself?
Same old, same thing.
I know that's right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. We definitely appreciate you.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. So you are on Love and Hip Hop, and you were on Basketball Wives before. How would you say, transitioning from both shows, have been for you?
It's definitely a difference, going from Basketball Wives where it's just like, it's just a chick thing and all your drama is not real. It's just like little girly drama. And then, the transition to Love and Hip Hop where it's like it gets really real. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, you're dealing with relationships and trying to balance work and relationships. So, it gets very, very real.
Absolutely. And now, what did you pretty much get called to do Love and Hip Hop because of the situation with Kirk? Like, how did it all transpire? Because I think a lot of people are confused, how you got on the show now.
Well, obviously in the summer, like I had, on the last couple of episodes of last season, that's probably when everybody saw me on there. And I had gone out a couple times with Benzino, and then, it was talks about me joining the cast for the following season, but it ended up just working out because of my relationship with Scrap anyway. So it was just, just made it even easier.
Nice. And you're an artist though, right?
Absolutely.
I heard from your music.
I'm actually in the studio right now, man.
Oh, that's good. Let me ask you, like, how long have you been doing music? Because, your stuff is dope. I was like, okay, Bambi. I wasn't sure at first. I was like, okay, Bambi, get it, girl.
I appreciate that. But, yeah, it's been a couple years, and I've always been into the arts, whether it's been music or acting or whatever it is. So, my parents are both musicians. My dad, he played the drums in a band. My mom, she used to sing. So it's been in me.
I know that's right, and that's good. I'm in the same situation. Like I sing like that, and my dad he plays the guitar so like that. So music from just that part of the side of family, just came through. So I definitely feel that.
Yep.
And being from California, how would you say like when you from being there, how would you say like the music scene had influenced you, like that Cali sound with your music?
Well, you know what? Like, a lot of my, biggest, I really, really got into the music a lot when I got here to Atlanta because they really embraced me as an artist here. And, I wasn't really doing too much when I was home. But definitely, it's different. I have a whole different sound because I am here in Atlanta, and this is where I really developed myself as an artist. So just, looking at how they do things here, but then coming here with my own little already Cali swag, it just makes it a little bit different.
Definitely. So now let's talk about, Love and Hip Hop just a little bit and kind of, talk about the things that you're working on because I know you got this music that you got coming out since you're in the studio. Was there ever a moment with doing Love and Hip Hop, or even decided full time that you wanted to do it? Because sometimes, the editing really depicts people's character the wrong way, or sometimes it's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I thought about all that initially, but, I kind of pride myself on being real. So even if you see 5 minutes of me, it's like the real me. You know what I'm saying? Although it's a very small part of my life, and, but at the end of the day, it's real. So, but yeah, you obviously got to think about that because you never know how you're going to look.
So for the editing bit with your story, you're good with how we're seeing it for the most part?
Absolutely. I mean, I know, I'm fully aware that they can't get everything because those scenes, sometimes they take hours and, you guys may only see a minute of it or 2 minutes, you know what I'm saying? So, you may miss some important things that happen in the scene, but for the most part, I'm good with the way I'm looking right now because it's real. I know what I was going through at those times, and so it's really coming across that way on here for me.
Exactly. And I have to say, there's a lot of people that really like, your personality and everything that's going on with the show. Because at first, they're like, oh, they made their prejudgments. Oh, Scraps got a new girlfriend and da-da-da-da-da. She went out with Benzino a couple of times with Kirk and at the lake and whatever. Like, people had their prejudgment. But when they really got into, okay, this is this.
Right.
Oh, wow, she got pregnant but then had an abortion. Like, I'm so sorry to hear about that happen. And people really, they felt for you, and they really, it was like, you know what? We don't even know.
Right.
Was ready, people were already ready to attack.
I know, that whole little situation, it was just a little hard for me to even share that with everybody else. But I'm like, I'm here, and this is what's going on in my life. And, I know a lot of other women had gone through a situation like that, so I just decided to just go ahead and just share it with the world, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I know a lot of people, they had their little, that's what the people are there for, though, to judge you and make all types of assumptions or whatever, and so I try not to let it bother me, but just knowing that I can really help a couple people, or a couple people, can relate to me, that makes me feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
Absolutely. And I think it's good that you're a part of the show and that people are seeing real life situations. And a lot of times people think Love and Hip Hop is scripted and it's all of this. I'm like, this season is not scripted. Like, this is for real. You don't make up stuff about people having abortion, somebody getting shot. You can't make this stuff up. You don't make up a boyfriend leaking his sex tape. I don't care what anybody say. His ass leaked it.
Yeah, I mean, the stuff is real. It just may come across a little, off to some people because, certain situations don't happen right when y'all seeing them. So, it's just a little different. And, people, they don't get, we filmed this stuff months ago. And so y'all just now seeing it right now. So, yeah.
That's true. And you're still filming, though, right?
Yeah, we still filming.
Wow. I'm surprised you guys are still filming. Like, what is it?
Yeah, this is the longest season ever. They added a couple more episodes to the season. So, we just had to keep it rolling.
Wow. I'm surprised because generally it's, done by now. Which are probably going to be, the end of almost July, it seems like.
Yeah. Yeah, so when they say stop, we can stop. Yeah.
And that's good. So with the shooting that you mentioned, the fact of working on music, what kind of project are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm just really getting back in here and really just, kind of finding where I'm at right now with myself, just reconnecting with myself and this music, because it's really, hard to kind of balance all this stuff. You got the relationship, and then you got to film, and then, all this personal stuff going on in your life. So right now, I'm not really, thinking about a particular project. I'm just, back in here just so when it is time to put something out, it's what everybody has been waiting for. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So do you think that you'll probably maybe release something since, the show is going on right now, and it might make sense to just drop something, maybe just a teaser of a song? You think you will?
Absolutely. Yeah, I think I owe it to, the people who supporting me for the longest to go ahead and get them something. They've been waiting very patiently. They're like, okay, we know you're doing the TV shit, but what's up with the music, too?
Exactly. Yeah, because I noticed that, too. I'm like, Baby was doing music, then she got into television, and then I'm like,
yep. Yeah.
I get it, because you got to.
Well, I appreciate you for even taking the time to, do your research, because a lot of people, they don't know, and they don't really know what's going on. But yeah, definitely back in here, trying to get back in, and just figure it out.
Right, it is important to do that research, because a lot of people don't understand that. And I'm gonna be frank. Why we doing this here right now? A lot of people, they go into interviews, they don't even know what the hell they're talking about.
Right.
You can tell.
And I kind of hate that because I've done interviews and people are like, yeah, so, when you was with Kirk, I'm like, wait a minute, like, what was you watching? Like, that never happened.
Right. Like, I wasn't with. It was just something that happened.
Right. Yeah. So.
That made me want to ask you a question about that situation in particular. Did you and Rashida, ever, talk about what exactly transpired with that?
Oh, absolutely, because, at the time, I didn't know who he was, and,
right.
What happened was, he's like, bring a couple girls, my homeboy, he trying to turn up, whatever, and then, Rashida, she's like, I didn't really, fault you for that, like, you wasn't around him like that, like, you was doing your own thing, and,
right.
You don't owe me nothing, you don't even know me, so you don't gotta, watch him. So,
exactly.
Yeah, but Rashida, she a real chick, and so, that was one of our initial conversations, and cleared that up and moved on,
And that's good, and we've had Rashida on the show plenty of times, and that's just how she is, clear it up, and if it can't be cleared up, she don't deal with it, and she keeps it moving.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's the best way to go about it, so I'm definitely, glad about that. I wasn't going to ask because that's so last season. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but it's all good. I know people want to know, so.
Yeah. White minds always want to know that because they're so damn nosy.
Right.
All up in it.
Yep.
So now, what do you got the music that you're working on. You got the show still probably until the end of July, it looks like, to keep this thing going. What do you have, any products, endorsements that you're working on, any hairlines or stuff like that?
I have a Shimmer Life, and what that is we got a lipstick line on the way out of Shimmer Life, and I have some real, casual athletic wear, for the girls, just some jerseys and some crop tops and T-shirts and tanks and all that stuff. And all that stuff will be available on my app, directly from my app. It's called the BAM, and you can download it on your iPhone or your Droid. So you just type in the BAM, download the app. It's free, and then you have access to everything I have going on with the music, the clothing, and the charity we got. Okay,
tell them about the charity a little bit, just in case, because we love talking about charities.
It's Pink Out Poverty, and we started the thing. Our first event went super, it was just amazing, and it was a couple months ago, and it was a great turnout. And the thing is just basically empowering these young women who really want to do well, but they don't necessarily have the means to do it. So, we just have people just donate something to them, and we had a full day of them getting pampered and, just us talking to them, basically mentoring them about just random things, whatever it is that they got going on. We had a girl there for that. It was a very successful event, and we just plan on taking it all around the world.
I know that's right. Well, you got to keep me posted on,
I definitely will.
On that. But I'm going to download the app so I can really stay posted as well, too, just so they know. I can get it all, because that's phenomenal.
Okay, I appreciate that.
No doubt, baby. So I appreciate you for coming on the show this evening. I really do.
All right, well, thanks, and y'all make sure y'all download the app and, just stay in touch, because I got some great things coming.
Absolutely. And where can they find you, as far as, your Twitter, social media, and just in case they're behind?
Everything is Ada's Bambi. It's ADIZBAMBI, and that's Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud, Facebook, all that. For sure.
Well, Bambi, thanks so much, and keep it up. I really like your personality on the show, so I'm crossing my fingers that you stay on for the next season and they kick some people.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
No doubt.
Right, have a good night. Okay.
Thanks. Bye-bye.